What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ben, and today I want to talk about the Dragon Ball Z 40th anniversary event coming out on the 25th of this month. For those of you guys who may not know, Dragon Ball Z is celebrating its 40th event, 40th anniversary, and there's a lot of announcements we're supposed to be getting. There's a lot of rumors, and we're going to kind of be going over all that. But if you guys are new here, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means a lot, and let's get right into it. All right, so here we are. We're on the 40th anniversary website, so you can kind of see what all's been announced right here, and they've kind of got it all laid out here. So first things first, we have an exclusive announcement. Part 1. On stage, we have the voice of Goku, Masako Nozawa. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And then the Dragon Ball series executive producer, I can't even speak, Akio Iyuku. I butchered that name 100%. But yeah, no, first announcement. What do I think the first announcement is going to be? Now, there are some rumors out there. I'm going to give what I hope it is, and then we'll talk about what it probably is and what people are saying it is. I'm hoping it's a continuation of Dragon Ball Super. I really like the Moro arc in the manga. Now I know it'd be kind of different if they continued Super, like with some of the stuff that we have, like in the anime that's not in the manga. But I think an anime continuation of Super, it would be my personal. I would love that so much. What do I think it is? What has been kind of maybe already confirmed on some things? Probably a remake of Super. Now you're probably like, why do you say that? Why would they remake it? I don't understand the idea. I'm assuming they would remake it to be more in line with the manga itself. If you didn't know, the anime was ahead of the manga for like 80-90% of its run, and because of that, there were things that happened in the anime that didn't happen in the manga, and vice versa. And I think the manga overall is a better like adaptation of Dragon Ball Super. I think the manga was better, but at the same time, I don't want to have to redo all that stuff. But there is a remake rumor, and it's because there was like an image that was taken down of Super Saiyan God Goku and like newer animation, and it was actually taken down by Toei. So that kind of is like, uh-oh. Now that could be like a little flashback sequence of like, here's what happened before they continue with Super, but I have a feeling we're going to be getting a Super remake that's in line with the manga. Why? I think the business suits at the very top are like, you know, I like money, and it gives them more episodes they can put out, which means more episodes for people to buy on DVD, more episodes for people to stream, more things. Like, it just makes sense from a money standpoint. I would rather a continuation of Super, but I think we're probably going to get a Super remake more in line with the manga. Now, there are people saying Daima. Please, no. I do think Daima will get something, and we'll get to that later on, but I don't want a Daima anime. They did leave some open ends, like with the fusion bug or whatever. Like, I could see that happening. Please don't. I don't want it. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna get a super remake. Now, is it going to be every bit of it remade? If they're gonna remake it, please don't give me the Frieza and the Battle of Gods movie arcs again. Like, I really don't want those again, right? Like, I already skipped those when I rewatched Super. I just watched the 2 movies and go straight into the anime. And I know it's like there are some continuity things, but I know the gist of it. I'm fine. I just really don't want to have to watch those again. But yeah, no, that's what I think for the anime announcements. I don't think we're getting a Daima. I truly believe it's probably going to be a Super remake, which sucks because that means the first 130 episodes or whatever are going to be episodes we've already seen, just redone. I'm going to cry. All right, part 2 of the announcement. So the next announcement is the new game announcement. On stage, we have the series executive producer, of course. We have the guest artist, and then we also have the game producer Masayuki Harano and Jun Furutani. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think the Masayuki guy, if I'm not mistaken, he was part of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think he was like the head guy there or something like that. I know he's probably been in games. He's the producer guy. And then we have the guy from Sparking Zero. What do I think this is going to be? I'm going to get the smaller things out of the way. I think for Sparking, it's going to be More information about updates. We do know that game's getting more updates, more DLC, more stuff, so it's probably going to be like, hey, here's some of the characters we're getting, maybe a new stage, new mode. Kind of get like a little idea of what's coming in the future with that game. As for the actual new game announcement, I think there can only be one right answer here, and I'm hoping it's correct. Now, I will say I'm giving it like a 98% chance this is what we're going to get, but I think it's going to be a Xenoverse 3. If I'm a betting man, we're getting a Xenoverse 3. That game is like, what, like 10 years old, the last one, or something like that, roughly. It's made them fantastic amounts of money. It's like the only Dragon Ball game that it has so much content that they started making up content to give us. They started just making up shit. They're like, yeah, let's give this new evil god form to Vegeta or something like that I've seen. I don't know. But an amazing game, and I think it's about time we got like an actual new one for it. I think with the announcement we'll probably get a trailer for it or whatnot. But yeah, I think Xenoverse 3, I would bet the house on a Xenoverse 3. If it's not, I did leave a 2% chance that it wasn't. If it's not a Xenoverse 3, what could it be? It could maybe be a Budokai remake, right? It's got some name power behind it. People would like it. I don't think it will be, just because we got Sparking Zero, and that's kind of like the old, you know what I mean? That's the Budokai Tenkaichi games coming back. Why would they do a Budokai as well? It would sell. I would buy it and I would play it. But I don't think that'll happen. What else? A Raging Blast? A Raging Blast is really good, but also as like a name in the game of Dragon Ball, it didn't sell as much compared to like other Dragon Ball games. Like, it was actually a low-selling Dragon Ball game, even though it was a really good game. But I think Sparking Zero is like the culmination of that in the Budokai Tenkaichi combined, right? So I don't think we'll get that. Anything else? I mean, Dragon Ball IP has been dipping their toes into some different types of games. And we got Squadra, the Breakers, that game, you know? Please don't let this game announcement be like a Breakers level game. I will cry. But, you know, those are options, but I think it's going to be a Xenoverse 3. We had rumors, I think, in 2022 that Xenoverse 3 was already being worked on. It just makes sense. It's time. Give us a new thing. It would be great. I would love it. Everyone would love it. As for when I think it will release, I don't think it'll be this year. I think it'll probably be like early to mid 2027. If it is sooner, by all means, make it sooner as long as it's done. But yeah, I think it's going to be a Xenoverse 3. Alright, so next up we have the exclusive announcements part 2. Now, what do I think this will be? First of all, I'll show you on stage. We got the voice of Goku again, and then the series producer, and more. As for this, I think this will be for the Daima fans. I have a gut feeling. I do think we're going to get the anime of Super and stuff, but I think for part 2, it's going to be Daima related. I think for Daima, I don't know if we'll get like a season 2. I do think a movie has a great possibility. Again, it sets up the fusion bug, right? So you could use that. There was a lot of people that liked Daima, but they didn't like Daima as much as I bet they were kind of hoping. But Daima does have the option to introduce new characters, new forms, new abilities, new stuff to make action figures, pops. You know, all the stuff that gets them money. But yeah, I think it'll be a Daima movie. It'll probably revolve around some villain, and they gotta use the fusion bug to win. Bada bing, bada boom, you got a brand new fusion. You have a fusion in general people are gonna like. Super Saiyan 4 can come back. Maybe a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta can happen. It could be its own whole thing. Someone just drove by it. It could be its whole own thing, you know, and I think it'll work. If it's not that... my other option would be maybe a Dragon Ball remake. I really want a Dragon Ball remake. I think that would be sick. But I don't think they're going to do 2 whole anime releases back to back. Like, I think that'd just be a lot for people. But, hey, maybe they do. But if I'm a betting man, we're going to probably get an anime, a game, and a movie. And this will be for the movie. And it'll probably be like a little trailer or something to be like, oh yeah, movie, awesome. Or maybe just even an announcement, don't even say, like, show a trailer. Alright, so after that, we have a panel for 45 minutes. It's for Dokkan, Legends, and Squadra. Dokkan, as for you guys, if you may not know, I have streamed a little bit of Dokkan over on my Twitch. I do play Dokkan. I play Dokkan since I think STR Gogeta came out, so like the first anniversary. Now I have been on and off with it in the last couple years. Really since I got out of school. Like I was like, damn, like I gotta work. I can't be on my phone as much. But yeah, Dokkan Battle. As for what I think, I have been kind of keeping up with it. This will be some anniversary stuff here. What do I think there'll be? Maybe a Goku Vegeta from the TOP, like a UI Goku Blue Vegeta flip unit, swap unit, or whatever. And then maybe a Daima 4 and a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta swap tag unit thing, maybe, or like is what they're gonna show. I don't really know though. Maybe Legends. I play Legends, but not enough to tell you anything. Like I mean, I hop on that game once every 5 months and play it for 30 minutes and then never touch it again. I'm gonna be quite honest. That's how I am with Legends. Squadra. I've been getting back into this. I actually enjoy Squadra a lot. I'll probably be streaming it after this video is out. As for Squadra, what I think we're gonna get. Probably just some gameplay on Bardock. I know he's kind of been announced already. He might even already be out for all I fucking know. Yeah, I could see Bardock gameplay happening, or maybe Kefla, I think she's coming too, or whatever. But yeah, you know, that's probably what we're gonna get for that. Up next, Fusion World Super Driver Stage. I think that's a card game, one of those. I don't know. So more information on those. So if you play those, you're probably going to get like, hey, here's some new cards coming or whatnot. I think Fusion World is a card game, but I'm not sure. After that, we have the new on-site edition for news and stuff. I think this will probably be, I mean, when we go to the speakers, yeah, we have V-Jump people here. They're probably just going to talk about their opinions. They're going to be like, oh, like Dragon Ball Super anime, Xenoverse 3, insane, I can't wait to play it. It's going to be one of those things. And they'll probably be like, hey, check out this shop. Well, if you're here at the venue itself, and go to our website and you get some exclusive limited edition collector cups and shirts and scarves and plushies and stuff like that. I think that's probably all that is. Nothing too crazy. And then at the end, after that, we have a special live stage, which has the voice of Goku again, the producer, and the artist guy. What do I think this will be? I think this will probably be like an extra trailer. I think whatever we get here, it'll be like an extra sneak peek. Or it could be like they announced the game and they're like, hey, stay tuned till the end of the event to see the trailer on the game. Like, it'd be something like that, of like, it's going to be like an extra amount of info on one of these topics, I think is what they'll do. Maybe it's a completely new topic. It is only 30 minutes though, so I don't know. But yeah, there's that. Alright, so quick little rundown then. We'll go over everything one last time. Quick little digestible bite. Alright, so announcement 1. What do I think it's going to be? It's going to be a super remake. It's going to be in line with the manga. I think that's 100% what we're probably going to get. The second part of the event, I think it's definitely a new game. I think it's going to be a Xenoverse 3. I mean, like, it just makes sense to me. If not, I'm going to actually be really shocked. But I'm a betting man. Xenoverse 3, that's what we're getting. Part 3, I think it's going to be a Daima movie, or a movie just in general. But if I'm a betting man, they're probably going to want to at least keep their hand in the Daima jar just a little bit longer. It makes sense. They set some things up that they didn't really completely follow through on. Like I said, the fusion bug makes money, makes products, makes stuff for them to use to make money. The fourth part of the event, it's just going to be some info about these 3 games: Dokkan, Legends, Squadra, characters and stuff, and events or whatnot. Fusion World Divers, I don't know. Dragon Ball On-Site Edition, like I said, it's going to be the 2 V-Jump guys. They're probably going to talk about their opinions, and they're going to be like, yeah, okay, cool, go to this part of the venue in our website to get these items, blah, blah, blah. And then the live stage, I think we'll probably get an extra announcement for one of the announcements we already got, and it's going to be like a trailer or whatever, or maybe something entirely new. But yeah, I think that's all we're going to get for this event. I think it's going to be a great event. I will be streaming it live here on YouTube and on my Twitch. Links in the description below. And if you enjoyed this and you enjoyed my coverage on it, and if you're hyped, hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think these announcements are going to be in the comments below. Like, if you do think it's going to be a new anime, do you think it's going to just be a movie? What do you think the game's going to be? Let me know. And yeah, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more actual gaming content from me in the Dragon Ball space, click this video right here. And peace.